ear, bitch.
Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. You a hater, you a stalker, you a silly hoe. Always talking about some money, but you broke hoe. I ain't tryna ride that lame dick no more. He your pussy, he a deadbeat, that's for sure. You could keep him, you could eat him, you could freak him. I don't like him, I don't want him, I don't need him. Now let's not forget I threw that nigga in the trash. And since that day, I've been focused, I've been getting cash. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. They say you could turn a piece of trash into treasure. But baby girl, he just using you for rising shelter. You got a nigga that don't do shit for his kids. So baby girl, what the fuck you think it really is? If you want, we can take it back to high school. We can meet up, I can pull up, bitch, and slide you. Now I can fuck your baby daddy if I want to. That be silly, he done been all up inside you. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go. Bitch so, bitch so, bitch so. I been let that nigga go.
I been living fast, jet speed. Now the baddest bras won't sex me. But I don't want no jab, man, I won't beg it. Laying on the carpet, I just ride it like a jet ski. I just want some head if it mess. Genie in a bottle, she gon' bless me. I wanna roll that piece, they tryna ask me. You can't turn me down like I'm on ecstasy. Little chocolate thing, call her Nestle. Anything I won't do, she gon' let me. But I don't want no jab, man, I won't beg you. 30 in Bel Air, got me bare feet. That's a 30 right there, leave it imp. My niggas macked up, they be pimp. Old faucet, I'm drippin'. Big 40 got me limpin'.
Dale boom da, dale boom da, dale boom da, dale boom boom, pégate, dale boom boom, dale boom boom, muévelo, dale boom boom, ya pa' acá, dale boom boom, pégate, dale boom boom, dale boom boom, muévelo, dale boom boom, ya pa' acá. Mujeres de falda, provocando maña, pégate conmigo que te voy a meter a caña. La tipa me mira, chivas a intimida, vámonos a guayar como si tú fueras una cuida. La disco es perreo, si tú quieres bellaqueo, diré a tu novio que ya de rebuleo. Yo soy de la calle, nena, échate pa' acá, te voy a dar con fuerza por delante y por detrás. Detrás y duro, detrás y duro, detrás y duro, detrás, 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 detrás. Dale boom boom, pégate, dale boom boom, dale boom boom, muévelo, dale boom boom, ya pa' acá, dale boom boom, pégate, dale boom boom, dale boom boom, muévelo, dale boom boom, ya pa' acá. Dale boom boom, dale boom boom, muévelo, dale boom boom, ya pa' acá.
Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. You can get your ass killed. Get your ass killed. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, this shit is real. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Get your bitch ass real. That shit little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, this shit is real. Get your ass killed. Get your banana peel. Playing around in the field. This shit is real. Keep that shit flipping like an acrobat. So my ice on my neck, caught an ice attack. Don't want your bitch. You can have a back and box the whole damn there had a heart attack. Trapping ain't dead. I'm trying to bring the quarterback. And I ain't talking about Weezy. I'm talking about that new Jack. City. You niggas ain't really fucking with me. I pity the fool like Mr. T. Or get rich or die trying like 50. You niggas iffy on internet flashing pennies. Yo bitch selling ass and titties. Ass and titties. Got robbing affiliators with me. Affiliators with me. They facts. You niggas like 8 tracks. I'm responsible for bringing the game back. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. You can get your ass killed. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, this shit is real. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Get your bitch ass killed. That shit for real.
Look. Lately I don't feel much. Tell the camera keep a focus, watch him film much. Niggas foul, I'ma score like an N1. And I'm coming for my money, nigga, and some. Hey, Zeus know what it's hitting for. Spit flows, watch a young nigga get dough. Everything I kick hard like a steel toe. And it's been Park Street from the get-go. Hey, watch your mouth, nigga, I ain't playing. He a fool with the steel, got the iron slang. We just need the green like a Power Ranger. And you know I rep the squad, it's a lot of gang. Hey, my nigga, fuck how you feel. This is a race, watch me run through a mill. I just want money, you want a deal. That is the difference, this shit is trill. We never switch, my niggas real. I'm popping off, you popping pill. Shots to the head, this for the drill. This for the vibe, this for the feel. Y'all niggas weak, mine for the kill. We always flex, we never chill. My niggas best, we know the spill. My niggas best,
we know the spill. Fuck how you feel, little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. You can get your ass killed. Get your ass killed. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Fuck how you feel. Little nigga, fuck how you feel. Little nigga, this shit is real. This shit is real. Little nigga, this shit is real. Get your bitch ass killed. That shit for real.
First time that I saw that play, I didn't want to leave this place. I was so hungry. Let me get this order. Let me get a number 2 with a Mountain Dew. Yes, I do, girl. I just want your number 2, and that's some barbecue. And yabba dabba dabba do. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, baby. And I know so pretty Ricky. I'm so hungry, baby. And if she don't like me, she do. I'm so hungry, baby. I told her I can get real freaky. I'm so hungry, baby. Yeah. When I saw her body standing there, that girl got some nice long hair. I was so hungry. Talk to him. Let me get a number 2 with a Mountain Dew. Yes, I do, girl. I just want your number 2, and that's some barbecue. And yabba dabba dabba do. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry, baby. And I know so pretty Ricky. I'm so hungry, baby. And if she don't like me, she do. I'm so hungry, baby. I told her I can get real freaky. I'm so hungry, baby. Yeah.
yes I do, girl. I just want your number 2, and that's on barbecue. And yabba dabba dabba do. I'm so hungry, I'm so hungry, baby. And I know so pretty Ricky. I'm so hungry, baby. And if she don't like me, she gay. I'm so hungry, baby. I told her I can get real freaky. I'm so hungry, baby.
I want a number 1, cause I wanna have some fun. With some spike, cause sometimes she's a dirt. Number 3, cause I'm tryna be a freak. And number 4, cause we f***ing on the floor like on it.
Let me get a number 2 with a Mountain Dew. Yes, I do, girl. I just want your number 2, and that's on barbecue. And yabba dabba dabba do.
Here we go, step, step. 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 Now groove it, just groove it.
You are now tuned in to K1ng Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yeah, buddy. Welcome back. Sports Talk with Joey T and June live. K1 live K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station, home of the independent artists. So last night, college football playoffs were released, the rankings, and the top 4 were a little mixed up, possibly due to Tua's injury. So let's run through them real quick. We'll get everybody's opinion on it. Let's see what's going on here. So once again, LSU comes in at number 1. Number 2 is Ohio State. They get Penn State this weekend. Number 3, Clemson. Looking like a strong 3. Playing better football. 4, Georgia hops up over Alabama. Now, is this just a result of the Tua injury?
Yeah, I mean, as we spoke, I remember Tua got hurt, and then Georgia went and played Missouri, and who did Georgia just play this past week? If I'm not mistaken, they had Auburn, right? They played Auburn. They beat Auburn. It was a blowout in the first half. They let Auburn come back, but not to win. With Tua going, getting hurt, and then beating a Mississippi State team, I'm not going to sit here and say that that's a bad win, because a win is a win, and then 38-7 win is impressive. However, it probably is, a little bit to do with this Tua situation. Jake Fromm, it's in the name. The SEC, the fact that LSU is atop their side of the SEC and Bama is second, Georgia's atop their side of the SEC, I think that's what it has to do with right there. And if Alabama, wins out and they sneak their way into these playoffs, it's going to be based off of Alabama as a name, as a brand. It's not going to be based off of resume and what they've done.
Now, in your opinion, I heard this muddle around on Twitter. There's an Alabama bias. If Alabama could come out and win the Iron Bowl this weekend against Auburn,
I'm not sold. Because, I understand that they'll be doing this with their backup quarterback. However, I don't know if beating Auburn, in this Iron Bowl is going to be the most impressive thing. They lost to their biggest opponent, and LSU was their best chance of winning the championship and getting to the SEC championship. But I think it's too far gone now with Tua gone, and Georgia and LSU looking like they're going to win out. If Auburn goes and gets blown out with the backup quarterback playing them, Auburn's with a freshman quarterback right now. So And not to say that he's playing bad or anything. It's just, you're expecting Alabama to win this game. Starting quarterback, and even without their starting quarterback, I would expect, because talent-wise, Alabama blows Auburn out the water all around the field. Now, I'll say it again. If Alabama gets into the college football playoff, if Georgia wins out and LSU wins out, that's going to just be based off of the name, the brand, college football playoff committee, doing their thing with Nick Saban in the background. But Alabama, to me, doesn't deserve to get into the college football playoff this year.
So one other thing that I want to talk about is Penn State sits in number 8, and they're going to get number 2 Ohio State this weekend. Can Penn State move into the top 4 with a win over Ohio State, in your opinion?
I mean, they're going to be at 8. I don't know if you're going to say that they can move into the top 4. I understand that would be a very impressive win if they go and beat Ohio State. However, you got to look at teams like Justin Herbert and Michigan, and also like a Utah sitting there. They're playing quality games, getting quality wins. So I don't know if it'd be necessarily fair to them to just jump ship and go from 8 to top 4. And then, you have Alabama there as well. So I don't see Penn State making the jump, but I also don't think we even need to speculate on that, because the way that Justin Fields has been playing all year, I don't think he shows any type of remorse or slowdown versus a Penn State team who was upset by Minnesota about 2 weeks ago. Justin Fields has only thrown 1 interception all season. He's thrown like 24 touchdowns, and their running back, I don't have his name right now, but we all know who I'm talking about. He's one of the better running backs in the country. So I don't think Penn State, has a chance versus Ohio State this year, much like they didn't last year.
Very true. So let's keep this pushing ahead. Let's take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk 2020 Hall of Fame class announced. A couple of new first-time candidates. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk Baseball Hall of Fame.
You are now tuned in to K1ng Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
One baby. Backwood WMG.
Fuck the bitch in law school, I'm feeling like that man. Young nigga run around with the fire on me. Ass smoke in my eyes, can't see. I can't even breathe. 4 pounds in the back of my seat. Locked out with a bag on me. What nigga wanna be? I can't even call it you stolen. Picture all my niggas ballin'. Me up in the molly. Yo, girl on the line, she callin'. But my phone ain't ring, it ain't wallow. Yeah. Ever since I knew you been getting paper. Fuck the bitch in law school, I'm feeling like the mayor. Yeah. Niggas always be on some hating shit. Bitch, life is whatever you wanna make of it, yeah. I'll make you make it. Rocky thoughts, slaughter and the king. Stopping you, need to kiss the ring. Pilot, sucking dick for a piece of knowledge. All you finna get is none. Cop the pack and make it buzz. Through the club, watch it flood. Wipe me down on this mud. Young nigga came with the drugs. I am the hoe for the plug. We ran it up just because. We ran off with a nigga what? Bitch, I'm thuggin', I'm a thug. Who rapping about what? All the real show me love. Sick nigga shit up. Young nigga ride around with the fire on me. Ass smoke in my eyes, can't see. I can't even breathe. 4 pounds in the back of my seat. Hopped out with a bag on me. What nigga want be? I can't even call it you stolen. Picture all my niggas ballin'. Me up in the molly. Yo, girl on the line, she callin'. But my phone ain't ring, it ain't wallow. Nigga try to be hot like me. They try to drop like me. They gon' try to hit the guap like me. I had to wait up in my bag. They can't caught like me. If you a broke boy, then you sad. Thank the Lord it's not me. Pick it up, bring it back. Hear the shit and have a spaz to that. Wrist water, here's a splash attack. My smoke and make it happy mad. Had to splash on them niggas big sauce. Damn niggas drown that fast. I got accounts to make fast, so I ain't going like that. Yeah. Young nigga ride around with the fire on me. Had smoke in my eyes, can't see. I can't even breathe. 4 pounds in the back of my seat. Hopped out with a bag on me. What nigga want beef? I can't even call it you stolen. Picture all my niggas ballin'. Me up in the molly. Yo, girl on the line, she
Fuck up a check. I'm about to fuck up a check. I'm about to fuck up a check. I'm about to fuck up a check. All of that. Watch. All of that. Watch. All of that. Watch. All of that. Watch. I'm about to fuck up a check. 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 All of that. Watch. All of that.
All of this money I'm finding, it be making me feel like I'm mining. You look at me squick cause I'm blinding. Even at night I be shining. My chick in the dime, she a diamond. You say you don't like me, you lying. You touching my breath, then you dying. I be all in your face like a lion. I created my own lane, you seen it. The route that I took, it was scenic. I'm grinding to my neck anemic. Ice all around it, I need it. Money is cracking, I seen it. I do not want it, I need it. Money is cracking, I feel it. I do not want it, I need it, I need guap. Yeah, la, therefore, hustling, it won't stop. I'm on top, won't flop, damn show, feel good to be high. I'm it, they not, that's why they scared that I pop. I got this on lock, therefore, they ain't got no shot. Whoa, I'm just a youngin' with bands, trying to buy my mama lands. I'm plotting on some major plans, I'll do it all with my 2 hands. I'll spend my own fucking advance. I'm ill, so I take a chance. I can make anyone dance and get a chick out of her pants. I'm about to fuck up a check. 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 All of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch. I'm about to fuck up a check. 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 All of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch. Wanna know why I'm stunting? I turn nothing into something. Been chasing guap since a munchkin. Now I'm getting everything I'm wanting. Money makes me function. I only work out this hunching. That's the only time I get a crunching. Then it's back to money hunting. All I know is get rich. Making money's my niche. That will never ever switch. Try to stop me, you a bitch. I'm ballin' hard, no assist. Diamonds all on my wrist. I made it on the A-list. Haters hate to picture this. My life ridiculous, and that's why they all pissed. They just mad that I'm saucy and be stacking bread like a boss be. If I like you, fuck what it cost me. Not talking money, you lost me. Money talks my preferred language, cause being broke it can cause damage. Remember back then I couldn't buy a sandwich, now fast forward my bread's hard to manage. Whoa, I'm just trying to live my life, cause I can't live it twice. I grind hard, sacrifice, I'm talking hard 8 to fights. I'm talking no sleeping nights, so my fam can live nice. Now I'm climbing up flights, and I ain't scared of these heights. I'm about to fuck up a check, I'm about to fuck up a check. I'm about to fuck up a check, I'm about to fuck up a check. All of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch. I'm about to fuck up a check, I'm about to fuck up a check. I'm about to fuck up a check, I'm about to fuck up a check. All of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch, all of that, watch.
Baby, why'd you call on my phone, yeah? Tell me when you coming home, yeah? No, don't you leave me alone, yeah? You're my queen, let me put you on my throne, yeah? Baby, I know it's my fault. Didn't mean to do you wrong. Baby, please just come back home. Let me just explain my wrongs. I was sipping that strong, I was feeling alone. Just give another call, I promise I won't fall. Baby, let me please you. Baby, let me tease you. First night that we met, I fell under your spell. You said you gon' love me, even if I go to hell. Baby, where you going now? Tell me where's your home now? Tell me who's your man now? Baby, where you going now? Tell me where's your home now? Tell me who's your man now? Baby, why'd you call on my phone, yeah? Tell me why'd you coming home, yeah? No, don't you leave me alone, yeah? You're my queen, let me put you on my throne, yeah? Baby, I know it's my fault. Didn't mean to do you wrong. Baby, please just come back home. Let me just explain my wrongs. Truth be told, when no one was around, you stood your ground. You never left me down, you always stayed around. Yeah, we had a crown. You told me I was gonna win. Now you're gone with the wind. Baby, why'd you call on my phone, yeah? Tell me why'd you coming home, yeah? No, don't you leave me alone, yeah? You're my queen, let me put you on my throne, yeah? Baby, I know it's my fault. Didn't mean to do you wrong.
My grandma died, I was 9 years old. I'm still trying to figure out why the world is so cold. Learning to be a queen and turn to a hoe. No guidance at the age of 11, I had to go. You see, my uncle didn't want me, didn't need me no more. I felt like he had everything that he ever prayed for. Shit, I crashed his car, then I hit the road. Tears running down my face, I couldn't take it no more. Asked the God why he had to take my sugar mama. I'm only 12, but my life was so full of drama. DCF problems, had no friends, so I hung with gangs, hanging out late. I remember I got shot in the brain. I'm a walking angel now, and I'm doing my thing. I'm just letting you all know, ain't a damn thing changed. This is my life story, take it or leave it. I don't give a fuck, but at the end of the day, I know somebody knew what's up. At the age of 15, I was in the county jail, doing a 9-month sentence because I couldn't tell. At the age of 16, I had my baby girl. She is my world. I'ma make sure she got diamonds and pearls. At the age of 17, I was in the jailhouse. Wouldn't be OP because I wouldn't sell out. On my 18th birthday, I see my baby in visitation. Money and weed, I'm too excited. Wasn't thinking I had a horn with it, just even my baby could tell. Damn, it was the worst feeling in this world. But shit, at the age of 19, I was getting right. All I hoed and flipping, I wasn't going bike. Hey, look at it now. I thank God for my ex that you put in my life for quite some time. Without him, mentally, I couldn't shine. Without him, physically, I keep in mind. I'm a queen over everything, put your niggas in check. Can't forget where I came from and what I rep. 7 years of molding me and creating me into the queen of who I desire and who I need to be. Damn, I know that you a great man, but I'm sorry to say God had a greater plan. But hold up, at the age of 21, I had to slip up and I fucked up. I went back to jail, but I lost up. Got a job in school, judge love my attitude. Drew him up a picture, now I got my case dismissed too. Damn, talking about a second chance. Anybody from my past never gave me now. Not a penny, not a dime, but they hand out all the time. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I work for mine, all I sweat and nuts, nigga. I'm on my fucking grind, get it held up on my face and start wasting my fucking time, nigga. Go figure, as I get bigger, my pockets get thicker. I'm seeing more figure, like who the fuck is that in the mirror? Shit, I'm trying to get rich and feed my kid and show her a life that I never had. But now I can give, I'm only 23, but now I see I'm born to royalty. Ain't no compete in this rap game because it's who I be. Moving up in this rap chain, starting animosity. You know I don't give a fuck because my name is insanity. Hey, you know I don't play, my name is Shade too. When you look at my face, you say I got an attitude. Don't be construed and get this shit confused. And yes, I am cute and I do what I gotta do. Cause I'm more like a lion, this dude. Hey, gotta feed my family and make that shit okay. I'm hustling every day to make sure my bills paid. Don't hear that baby complain, I do it and maintain. Mentally, physically, you know I keep it in Tiffany. See, I don't know what you hoes, I'd rather hang out with Tiffany. Climbing up in this rap game like I'm supposed to. Instead of running around fucking this line, this hungry. Creeping for anything, thought I told you this. So you better handle your business, you better take care of your children because you never know when there's a snake in your bed. You better keep your grass low so you can see all the benefits. See, I ain't playing, I'm just saying I'm the hottest and I'm slaying. I connect out for you rappers with my birds, you understand? You got me, take my team, we ain't got time, fuck you, me. This is my life story, this ain't even about me, this is about me. Somebody in this world been through what I've been through. And at the end of the day, we need to vent to. So baby, all I can say is I got your back, boo. You know that I'ma read you to the realest queen.
We gon' run it up.
You are now tuned in to K1ng Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Welcome back. Sports Talk with Joey T and Jude, live K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station. So we told you we got a little MLB baseball to talk about. So the 2020 Hall of Fame class has added some new guys to the ballot this year. And I think the leading name that you got to give attention to is my boy, the captain, Derek Jeter. Many believe he'll be a unanimous first-time ballot Hall of Famer, just like Mariano Rivera last year. But let's talk about some of the other names on this list. Now, the guys that are going to continue on this list, Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens.
Roger Clemens.
Now, added to this year, you got Jason Giambi. What the hell is that guy doing on this list? You know, he can hit a baseball, but he's not one of the greatest baseball players ever.
Right.
Then you got Alfonso Soriano. That dude did stuff in Japanese baseball. I don't understand half the names on this list.
They've got Yankee legends on the list.
There's plenty of Bobby Abreu.
Bobby Abreu was good. But he's also one of those like Yankee type of players that like, all right, you know, is he really one of the best of all time? When you look at the list and you see Roger Clemens and Derek Jeter, I mean, I feel like this is a Yankee Hall of Fame list right here, but Roger Clemens just has the whole steroid, you know, thing going on with him, as does like a Kurt Schilling and stuff like that. So that Hall of Fame, Barry Bonds, that Hall of Fame class, we know Barry's not getting in.
Well, some asshole sitting somewhere, some old white dude that's part of Baseball Writers Association, you say, oh, these guys did steroids. These are the guys that saved baseball. Sammy Sosa,
That's a fact.
Roger
That's a
Clemens,
fact.
Mark McGwire. Steroids saved baseball in the early 90s. When everybody, after strike season, baseball fans rock away. We saw football overtake baseball as America's pastime. After that strike was dead, baseball was dead. It was steroids. So I'm a big proponent of bring steroids back to baseball. You want the game back in the mainstream? Chicks dig the long ball. We know this. Come on now. Ain't nobody want to watch some boring ass small ball National League baseball. We want to see some monster dogs going deep.
That's a fact. And the parks are actually getting smaller too. I mean, they're hitting more home runs now this year, but I think it's because the pitchers nowadays. But back in the days, man, you had to really try or really steal some, take some drugs. A-Rod, he got caught with it. You got Ryan Braun got caught with it. Guys like Jose Canseco snitched about it. Yeah, I agree. The steroid era of baseball was where it was at. I remember watching ESPN back in the days, and Barry Bonds, they would have the live look-in. Barry Bonds is going to hit 760. Now he's going to hit 761. And they would literally put the live look-in, and he'll hit the home run.
Now, on top of that, when Sosa and McGwire were going back and forth, they would go they would cut into the middle of a sports center when Sports Center was actually like a relevant show. And they had like plenty of sports programs.
Right.
They would cut it in the middle of like a ping pong match and say, Mark McGwire's hitting now.
Yep. Sammy Sosa as well, right?
People would stop on the drop of a dime. I can only imagine right now with the day of social media we have, where you can stream anything off your phone. The ESPN app feeds into your phone now where you can slide open, see highlights instantaneously. Just imagine if we had these guys juiced to the max and we had guys hitting home runs. Like, we have some big home run hitters right now in baseball, but that's without steroids. I'm going to continue to...
You're going to try to bring back that steroid
bring
epidemic?
back steroids.
That may make baseball great again if we're going to use the... if we're going to make anything great again, let's do for baseball. And it's true. I mean, ever since, everybody kind of... it was so frowned upon and people were looked at so wrong. Like, I understand, it is... I'm not going to say it's a disgrace to the game, unless we're talking Alex Rodriguez, but just in general, as far as making the game entertainment, baseball went through a rough patch, circa 2011 to 2014-ish, and then when the Mets kind of went to the World Series again, that's when it started getting kind of entertaining. But nonetheless, yeah, man, I'm all for it. Shout out to Derek Jeter for being a first ballot Hall of Famer. He will be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm going to speak that into existence because if there's any Yankee that I'll love and respect, it was a Derek Jeter guy because I had a poster of his in my room. Unfortunately, my parents are Yankee fans, so I had no control over the Knicks and Yankee posters that used to hang on my walls before I understood, what they meant. But Derek Jeter definitely living legend, and he's actually doing his thing out in Florida with the Marlins. And trying to build that culture up.
Okay, so here's how passionate I am about this. Bring back steroids. We're about to send out a tweet. Hashtag bring back steroids. Hashtag save baseball. Go ahead and retweet that. Sports Talk with Joey T. And we just posted that. There we go. So let's get some shirts published up. Bring back steroids. Let's save baseball. But let's talk about some of the other guys on this list. So in 96, he was the AL Rookie of the Year, my boy Derek Jeter. Now, Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds are the two guys. They're legends in their own right.
Yeah, I mean, Roger Clemens is a legend, but that's just, we're going to bring up, it's the steroid argument, and it's the, all the scandal that Roger Clemens and scrutiny he went through with his baseball career. So, I don't know if Roger Clemens is going to get the pass. If we're looking at stats, I do believe Roger Clemens does deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, as does, I mentioned, Kurt Schilling, as does Barry Bonds. But if we're looking at it and being real, I don't think he's gonna get it this year.
Now, Barry Bonds was a home run hitter back in his Pittsburgh days. Same with McGwire. He was always hitting home runs straight out of USC. Now, as we saw the science evolve, I think that's where the steroids became more relevant. These guys said, hey, let's prolong our career. And when we get to our next topic, we'll talk about another way for athletes believe to prolong their career and get away from that pain of the everyday grind. Now, these guys are coming out. Baseball is 162 games a year. They're playing every day.
Yep.
Unless it's a rain out, those guys are going full bore.
You gotta give it up.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say, hey, let's legalize. Let's bring in the steroids back to baseball. Get the game back.
He's serious.
Excited.
Bring steroids back to baseball. I'll send out a tweet too. Why not? Just for the support the cause of it. Bring steroids.
Now,
back.
some of the other names on this list: Paul Konerko, Rafael Furcal. Those guys aren't Hall of Famers to me. They were good players.
Great players, right? Paul Konerko was a great player. I guess him having that championship with the White Sox, 05, they're gonna kind of look at that. But he's not like a Todd Helton, right?
Now, Paul Konerko was good. He was on a World Series team.
He was really good.
But look how quickly they replaced him with Jose Abreu.
They did.
Hall of Famers you don't just replace. Even when the Yankees replaced Jeter with Didi Gregorius, it wasn't an automatic light switch thing. So for Paul Konerko to be considered a Hall of Famer, I'm not really sure off the top of my head if he ever had a 40 home run season. He may have, because Chicago plays in a small ballpark. But
Right.
Now, Furcal, as a Hall of Famer, has one of the best arms I've ever seen in baseball. Lightning fast, still base. He was an automatic double when he was walked because he was still in second base.
Every time with the Braves, right? He played with Chipper Jones and Andrew Jones.
Yeah, he played with all those guys. And then Cliff Lee and Jason Giambi.
Cliff Lee. Shout out to Cliff Lee, ex-Marlins player. Cliff Floyd played with the Marlins. Cliff Lee, the pitcher.
Cliff Lee played with the Phillies for a while. Bounced around. He was moved out a couple
Cliff
trades.
Lee, wow. Now I'm thinking of Cliff Lee, and I got it, yeah. I remember Philly. Jeez, damn, you're throwing it back. You got the throwback class here. This is like me playing MLB Slugfest 2004.
This is really going to be the first Hall of Fame class that's our generation of players.
Yeah, like that we watched baseball over the years.
That had
That's
the
for
real
sure.
superstars.
For sure. Alfonso Soriano was one of the first players I knew. It's crazy. And I didn't know he was Dominican. I thought he was black. That's when I knew that Dominicans could be black. My uncle told me. I was like, I saw Alfonso Soriano doing an interview in Spanish on the TV, and I was like, he speaks Spanish? My uncle was like, yo, he's Dominican. What do you mean? I'm like, but he's black. He's like, nah, man, come on. Black people, Dominicans have a lot of dark skin, whatever. I had to be like 7 years old. So
now, the crazy thing about this class is Mariano Rivera was in last year's class. If you remember when the Yankees did spring training at Lockhart Stadium, I got an autograph ball with Derek Jeter's autograph and Mariano Rivera's autograph on it.
Dang.
Nobody knew who they were. But me being the sports fanatic that I was, I said, these guys are going to be good. So that ball lies somewhere in my closet. If I can find it, probably worth some money. But
you got good luck going on Amazon and getting that thing off. You might have to certify that. Going back to Paul Konerko, though, he did hit for 439 home runs in his career. He batted .279. So it's not a bad, not a bad 6-time All-Star, ALCS MVP. He's got a little bit of resume, but I know we're talking Hall of Fame from 97 to 2014. It's tough. It's tough. I don't think he's obviously not a first ballot Hall of Famer, so he'll get in. He's gonna have to wait his turn, but
Well, it's like I said before. To me, the Baseball Writers Association is a bunch of grumpy old white guys sitting in a room that haven't adapted to today's new age. And so we're talking about a day and time where legalization of marijuana is becoming more relevant. CBD is being used to help oil these guys back up into shape and whatnot. We're seeing times change, so we got to move status quo to a new time. Ask me, steroids, go for it.
Marijuana, go for it.
You want to do, a lot of the guys that were in the Hall of Fame were like speed addicts. You look at when there's so many things that have been done in baseball that have fucked up. I mean, I'm the first guy that's going to tell you Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
He was going to say Pete Rose.
Hey, if this guy wants to gamble, let's go for it. Let's keep this one pushing. But we're going to take a quick break. We come back, we're going to cover Gronk's big announcement from yesterday. And I'm sure we're going to have some hot takes, so stay here. We're having a good time up here. K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station. Right back after a quick break.
on your ass, you better run it up. And fuck your little 30, little nigga, I can let 100 bust. Real world in this bitch looking like a money truck. So many bows in the crib, I'm running out of rappers. I'm a real life hustler, ain't no fucking rapper. These niggas bitch made, man, these niggas really actors. I turn that little nigga to a ghost like he can't. Separate the 50s and the 20s, count the 100 backwards. Ain't no more room in the closet, cramming in the attic. Now what's the deal on the perkies? Know I gotta have it. Don't try nothing stupid, nigga, know that I'm a savage. Ain't no work like the one I got, and ain't no spot like the one I got. And nigga, ain't no dog like the one I caught. Nigga, heard a chop, nigga, clear your block for real. We gon' run it up, run it up. We gon' run it up, run it up. The shit you got weak, they gon' come to us. We gon' run it up, run it up. I don't wanna talk, we wanna run it up, run it up. Nigga, get a bag, you should run it up, run it up. We gon' run it up, run it up. That shit you got weak, nigga, they gon' come to us.
Money in the stash, time to run it up. If you didn't know, bitch, I blew 100 plus. Talking crazy to a dime, let 100 bust. Hey, this dope so strong, gotta cut it up. Hey, one in the Rex, finna bubble up. You selling garbage ass dope, call it touch and bust. Hey, my killers all crazy, they be on the nut. Put a rifle in their hands, they be on the hunt. Hey, Cuban ice bracelet got me feeling like the shit. Cuban ice bracelet got you looking like a lick. 40 to his dome, got him squealing like a pig. Thought I hit him with a cannon, it was really just a seed. Bitch, nigga hating, I don't pay attention to it. If I need some peel stuff, I'ma pay a bitch to do it. Couple plays down the way, bitch, you know I'm finna shoot 'em. When I get them bitches back, hey, you know I'm finna boom.
We gon' run it up, run it up. We gon' run it up, run it up. That shit you got weak, they gon' come to us. We gon' run it up, run it up. I don't wanna talk, we wanna run it up, run it up. Bitch, get a bag, you should run it up, run it up. We gon' run it up, run it up. That shit you got weak, nigga, they gon' come to us.
I don't even wanna text no more check, but you gon' check me. 4, 4, 5 in a whip, 4 or 5 bitches about to come wet your dough. Damn it, I been so petty lately. I been out rolling hard, I been out playing games. I do not love these bitches, I can't be that lame. I know they be switching, I ain't tripping. Reason I ain't tripping, I done been through that rain. I been changing, you been thinking about lines. Okay, we are over, I done range. Don't call me, say call back. I won't sweat, you ain't all that. Thinking about my old days, most my dreams be alright. Bitch, remember all that, let me go ahead and get my heart back. Thinking about my old days, damn it, I'm back to my old ways. Pages from me a 40, love her cause she know me. She know I be tripping, I don't care about what them hoes say. Pages from me a 40, love her cause she know me. She know I be tripping, I don't care about what them hoes say. Gripping ass all while she sleeping, tweaking, you was on one this weekend. Bitch bad, you niggas mad, gave me pussy in my Adidas. We been wildin' and drinking more, feel like Hennessy cleanse my soul. Don't be blocking my blessings, baby, I don't think about love no more. We been out rolling all day, running up bait, trying to get me a sack. I don't like vibing with wild bitches, I like girls who know how to act. See me pulling up right at the stove, cluck $1, I'm like, oh no. No, I ain't cheap, I just know where the dough go. To my dog on the 4th floor, kick the shit, I'm loco. All my niggas bang rojo, bang just peep my mojo. Puffin' on power like JoJo, I ain't been doing drugs no more. I don't even pull no mofos, baby I'm fresh like Colgate. When I get on my dog straight, family and friends, they let me down. They don't even post a nigga sound, now you gon' hear it, how that sound. When a nigga really stop coming around. Said last week anybody could get it, I meant that then and I meant that now. Damn it, lately been feeling so petty, don't jock my style, it's going down. Call me, say call back, I won't sweat, you ain't all that. Thinking about my old days, most my dreams be alright. Bitch, remember all that, let me go ahead and get my heart back. Thinking about my old days, damn it, I'm back to my old ways. Pages from me a 40, love her cause she know me. She know I be tripping, I don't care about what them hoes say. Pages from me a 40, love her cause she know me. She know I be tripping, I don't care about what them hoes say.
I'ma see it through. I got plans I'm keeping to. I got plenty things to do. Ain't got time for people who just retweet a link or two but never come support. Where were you at any shows I did along my tour? Ain't it hella funny how we all just base our life off opinions from the people that we barely even like? Fuck that fake shit, save it, I ain't got the time. So I'm doing everything I can to spin it right. Every now and then I think about the old days. They gon' hate it when I get back to my old ways. Always keep my whole straight, fuck it every damn day. Bustin' on my whole face, could've had a family. You know I love it, I ain't worried about nothing. I'm the same, not a damn thing changed.
Call me, say call back, I won't sweat, you ain't all that. Thinking about my old days, most my dreams be alright. Bitch, remember all that, let me go ahead and get my heart back. Thinking about my old days, damn it, I'm back to my old ways. Pages from me a 40, love her cause she know me.
If you wanna pull up, I'm en route. Niggas don't want no smoke in the booth or real life. We can have a gunfight or a fist fight. What, bitch? Huh, bitch? Flow so
so shitty like a butt, bitch. I'm the truth, listen up, bitch. Dick so good like a magic stick. Hold up, pause. If you didn't hear it, bitch. I'm the chosen one, open up, bitch. Tell it in the street, I'm cut for this. When this shit drop, they gon' bump to this. Mind so woke on my gaggery shit. Yeah, Dick Gregory, bitch. Look him up and you bet not flinch. He gon' have your mind going real shit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. They know they can't fuck with this. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Bitches all over my dick. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Everybody know I'm lit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit, Rude boy this, rude boy that. Everybody need to suck rude boy stack. Everybody need to get off rude boy back. Everybody need to cut rude boy slack. Been doing this shit since way, way back. Fuck you mean, bitch, I ain't no rat. I ain't no rat, no, I ain't no rat. I'm hard to these niggas, man, that's no cap. Yo shit whack, his shit whack. Please give it up, bitch, I can't cap. Oh my god, I'm so fly. All my bitches down the slide. All my niggas down the ride. Down the ride. Yeah, I'm so fly, yeah, yeah. I'm so fly, yeah, yeah. I'm so high, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. They know they can't fuck with this. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Bitches all over my dick. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. Everybody know I'm lit. I'm the shit, I'm the shit. I can sing, yeah, I can dance, yeah. I'll rap your favorite rapper who drive lambs, yeah. I would turn your favorite rappers into fans, yeah. I'm not in, yeah, but when I make it, tell them niggas I ain't playing, yeah. Oh, they mad, cause I got in my bag, yeah, yeah. Oh, they mad, cause I got in my bag, oh, he mad, oh, she mad. Yeah, I'm coming, yeah, 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 I'm coming. Who boy gunning, yeah, yeah. Who boy gunning, yeah, I'm coming, yeah, I'm coming. Get prepared, please do not be scared. Get prepared, please do not be scared. Who boy coming,
You are now tuned in to K1ng Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Welcome back. Sports Talk with Joey T and June. Live, K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station and home of the independent artists. So, what was that bit? Gronk made all those headlines last Sunday. Some people predicted it. Boomer Esiason came out. We thought maybe he could make a comeback. Now, Boomer said it's probably some type of business announcement. Now, even June said maybe he's launching a new CBD line. We have a winner. June came out and predicted it right. Yesterday, you'll see in the video here, Rob Gronkowski gets on stage, he even acted like after a playing career, and I don't remember the exact words and whatnot, he said he's ready for the, 10 great years with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Now he's moved. And his body aches and it hurts. So, before we talked about steroids, Gronkowski, at 30 years old, comes out and says, let's aid our recovery. He's going to be an advocate for the young players now. Now, I don't think this is just a league thing. I think they're going to have to get through a federal regulation. But we're seeing rules become more open to marijuana and CBD and whatnot.
Right.
You can even go on Amazon and purchase CBD now.
Yeah, that's all over the internet now. And Gronkowski's a big name. He was one of the biggest names in the NFL. Now he also is going to be one of the bigger names in the CBD industry, which, shout out to him because he knows what it's like to be in the NFL and get hit and have to recover. We hear it all the time. We heard Percy Harvin came out and said he never played a game where he wasn't high off marijuana. And, you can't say you blame them so much because they're getting hit, they're getting in car accidents, every Sunday. And, they're taking pills and opioids to kind of recover from them to then play again next Sunday to take more. And it's just, it's a big epidemic, and, it's possible that you get, addicted to these drugs, and everybody knows that, smoke a little weed and your pain goes away, I guess. So the big announcement, though, was funny because he did want to kind of promote this huge party where he's bringing to Miami. It's going to be the Gronk Big Game Beach Weekend, the Gronk Beach Big Game Weekend, presented by Monster Energy Drink, with some artists like Cascade, Diplo, Flo Rida, Carnage, Rick Ross. It's going to be in Miami Beach, Super Bowl weekend, and Gronkowski kind of wanted to take all this time to let him know that his partnership with CBD Medic, they're going to do it big, Super Bowl weekend. It's $150 to go. I mean, I'm not going to go, but I'm sure you'll have a good time if you do. Party with Gronk.
Definitely. Gronkowski always looks like a party just waiting to happen at all times. So now, I think he played us. He played this exactly how Boomer Assassin said. You hit the CBD announcement on the head.
Now, he also said, he was quoted talking to ESPN's Mike Rice. He said, quote, "I wouldn't say I'm never coming back. I'm 30 years old. I'm young. I still stay fit. I still watch the game whenever I can, still enjoy it. I'm feeling good. But, 1 year off could possibly be the case, or maybe 2 years off, man. It's always an option in the back of my head. It's not like I'm staying in shape and not doing anything. I'm never stressed over it." So, he's doing what makes him happy right now, and that's the best thing. And if football is going to be his calling in another year or two, I'm sure there's going to be a team out there, even though he'll be a 31-year-old, 32-year-old, he'll be a little more healthy than he's ever been in his life, and definitely mentally there. So same thing we could see with the Andrew Luck, right? He can kind of miss the game and just come to his happiness again and be able to find health and just come back and surprise everybody. But until then, we're going to have to see the Patriots team win a Super Bowl without Gronkowski, and it's going to be tough because if we want to talk about that real quick, last year he was the only person who had a big play in the Super Bowl.
Now you brought up the Patriots. Let's talk a little bit about them because somebody else was making a little news yesterday. Now, Gronkowski was always that big play guy for them, hitting it down the seam when Tom Brady needed a big play. So yesterday, Antonio Brown comes out and releases an apology to Robert Kraft. Now, is Antonio Brown trying to get his foot back in the door? He knows that this Patriots offense is desperate for a big play threat. AB could be a big play for anybody.
Now, the only problem that I think they would run into, if they even were, I don't think the Patriots are going to go out and sign AB. I do think that his apology is a move out of desperation, realizing that $40 million would have been clutch, and he don't have it. He's not going to have it. Now, the Kraft apology was kind of funny to me. He seems very bipolar on Twitter and just in what he does versus what he says. He's still one of the better receivers in the league. He's still, a guy that I like for some odd reason. He posted a video on Twitter in a Raiders helmet doing workout drills. But nonetheless, if he gets signed to an NFL team, I believe he's going to be placed on the commissioner's exempt list. I can't say for how long, but he will be placed on that list. So there's no telling when he'll be able to be active and actually contribute to a team. Mind you, he'll be on that list making money. He's not going to be, like a suspended without pay. So teams are going to have to sign him, pay him, and not play him. That might be the reason we have to wait till 2020 to see Antonio Brown.
And there you go. There's some Patriots. Gronkowski makes a flat announcement, not exactly what we were expecting or hoping to hear. But we're going to take a quick... So, I'm not sure if you can hear the sound on the video, but you see the CEO and Gronkowski talk about what was going on. Now, CBD Medic, if you're a stock investor, you got to grab pieces of this right now. But Gronk still looks ready to play football. He came out in that speech yesterday, ready to talk about... He came out teasing, looking like he was ready to say, hey, I'm going to still play football. I'm coming back for somebody. But I'm not going to close the door on Gronk's career yet. He has put in his retirement papers with the NFL. But at 30 years old, this guy still looks like he's ready to kill somebody. And he can eat anybody he wants in the NFL. Nobody still could cover it. Safety, linebacker, anybody.
Yeah, man.
But let's take a quick break. We come back. A former NBA superstar returns to the game, and we're going to give you our thoughts on his return. Right back after short break. K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station. This is Sports Talk with Joey T and June. Right back after a quick break.
Picture me rolling, this shit feel amazing. I'm talking to God with the top down, praying for patience. Nigga been waiting, just roll up another, let's keep this shit blazing. Eyes low, just like an Asian, gift of persuasion got me through the door. My genius and hustle gon' bring in some more. Picture me rolling, this feel amazing. Picture me rolling, it feel amazing. DDB and a BSG. Don't test a nigga, boy, I'm out your league. Seen Young Rome, show you what I mean. Stick dirty, but the clip clean. Let me slow it down for you slow niggas. Middle finger to you hoe niggas. Fuck humble, I'm in your chest, nigga. Headshot, fuck a vest, nigga. Baba cool and a hint of Sprite. Give a king life on them late nights. I'm swerving the city, my passenger seat got a biddy. It's probably your biddy. You missing, kiss her, I fuck her and flip it, then pass it to my niggas. Married to the game, focused on figures. I never change up on none of my niggas. I love all my niggas, you know I'm my nigga. This shit feel amazing. I'm talking to God with the top down, praying for patience. Nigga been waiting, just roll up another, let's keep this shit blazing. Eyes low, just like an Asian, gift of persuasion got me through the door. My genius and hustle gon' bring in some more. Picture me rolling, this feel amazing. Picture me rolling, it feel amazing. Nappy-headed nigga who's stubborn, I just want me a coupe. Better yet, the dunk on sixes, candy paint with no roof. Fell back for a minute, niggas really thought I fell off. 90 days of pressure, piss me off and I'ma take off. Gotta stay out my feelings, emotions ain't good in business. Seeing by they moves, they really only got ill intentions. Roll a doobie, sit back, my life really a movie. Catch the vibe, let's slide, you know just how I do it. I keep the 10 on the window just to block out intruders. Mostly dolo, can't let these ops out here, no maneuvers. Planting seeds, I'm the shit, so I'm tripping manure. Don't hang with rats, not my kind, I only hang with shooters. Dealers and hustlers, kings that's trying to move a bundle. I came up off the 30, off the 100. I really got it off the muscle. I ain't with the tongue tussle. Stay away from slimy niggas and all of these musty bitches. Mostly leeches, or they out here trying to block my riches. I got a vision, took some time and I plotted it with precision. Got God, so trust it ain't nothing that I'm missing. Chameleon niggas, shit get real, they start to switching. Salute all the real, get Momo to all the fake. Picture me rolling, this shit feel amazing. I'm talking to God with the top down, praying for patience. Nigga been waiting, just roll up another, let's keep this shit blazing. Eyes low, just like an Asian, gift of persuasion got me through the door. My genius and hustle gon' bring in some more. Picture me rolling, this feel amazing. Picture me rolling, it feel amazing.
Pero intentaré aunque trates de evitarme. Yo sé que por dentro deseas matarme, pero por favor dame un momento para explicarte. Dime qué hago si te marchas de mi lado. La soledad me arropa y los días hacen nublados. Sin ti no sé qué hacer, creo que voy a enloquecer. Entiéndeme mi reina que no te quiero perder.
Espero que me puedas perdonar. Es que si tú te
acabaron mis fantasías. De una vez ponle candado a todas mis alegrías. Si tú te vas, te llevas contigo mis ilusiones y quedaría vacío por dentro, lleno de temores. Si tú te vas, mami, no sé qué voy a hacer. La flor de mi jardín ya no volvería a crecer. Entiéndeme, estoy claro que te fallé, pero estoy dispuesto a arreglar el daño que te causé. Perdóname, mami, yo no quise hacerlo. Solución no encuentro y muero por dentro. Perdóname, no sabes cuánto me arrepiento de que estés sufriendo. Sé que fallé, lo acepto. Cometí un error, lo sé. Y lo peor es que fuiste testigo de mi traición. Corro tras de ti. Dime y en dónde estás para irte a buscar. Así sellar mis millas. Ser el hombre que las caminará. Es que sin ti yo no puedo estar.
You are now tuned in to K1ng Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Welcome back. Sports Talk with Joey T and June, live. K1ng Radio, Miami's #1 independent radio station and home of the independent artists. So, last night, Carmelo Anthony makes his return to the NBA after signing with the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, he turns at 35 years old. He comes out, and the Blazers drop a game 115 to 104 to the Pelicans. Now, he looked good early. I think he ended up dropping about 10 in the game.
He was a little inefficient. I mean, for a Carmelo Anthony, for a fan thing, you know, it was a nice little comeback to see him back on the floor. Did he? I don't think he got the start. Did he get the start? He did get the start. Yeah, I mean, you know, he went 4 of 14, 10 points, 4 rebounds. I'm surprised to see he got the 4 rebounds, but wasn't surprised about the 0 assists. I mean, I wasn't expecting Melo to come in here and contribute huge, you know, to this game, specifically being his first game back in an NBA game in over a year and some change. Now, going forward, though, we can talk about that and how, you know, he can fit in with Portland and Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Obviously, Portland's going through something where they're looking for that.
Here he is, Carmelo Anthony, a Hall of Famer to be at the age of 35, being greeted by well-wishers here in New Orleans as he steps into the black and red.
It was a tough night for him. It took him a lot of time to detach from it to get back to this point right here.
There he is, stepping up and knocking down a triple.
Do I think he's going to contribute and be a major contributor, you know, to this team? Because this team is a contender, like, as far as getting into the playoffs and making a push for the first round, getting to the second round. I think they can contend with those type of teams. But I don't see, you know, Carmelo Anthony coming out here making the hugest of impacts with this Portland team.
I mean, 10 points, 0 assists. Just your basic Melo stat line. Now, the way this is still Lillard and McCollum's team. I don't see Carmelo stepping up big time and being an integral part of this team. This team wins with or without Melo on the floor. But I think he's that third key piece. He's another guy you got to guard on the floor.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you can't keep him open. You see when he's open, he'll knock down the shot. That's not the problem.
Definitely. He can knock down that. He's one of those guys that can knock down a shot from anywhere on the floor. So you can't just let him run. You know, he hits that little elbow shot.
Yep.
He's popping off from anywhere on the court.
Yep. It's a matter of, you know, can he find the spacing? Can he move the ball like they do? Can he not be kind of a middleman in between McCollum and Damian Lillard? Because, you know, McCollum and Lillard need the ball. You know, they need the ball for 10 seconds sometimes. Melo can't be that. You know, he's going to have to find his role where, all right, they're going to give him some plays and run some possessions through him. However, you know, you got to understand that move the ball, find the open shot, and Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, you know, they're going to take you to the playoffs, not Melo and Whiteside or any other type of equation. So, real quick, I do see that on the Instagram live stream, official_Mr. Broward County. He says, Zoe, play that Picture Me Rolling by King Zoe, because that's his shit. So, you got to play that after. But
okay, there we go. So, Carmelo returned. We're going to be back with you on Friday. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of new sports stuff going up. We'll hit whatever's popping off in the sports world.
We got FIU in Miami.
Marlins Park.
At Marlins Park, the old OB location coming up. So we'll talk preview of that FIU game on Friday for sure.
We'll talk about that on Friday. Butch Davis faces his old squad. But what do we got going on tonight on K1ng Radio? We got Miami's hottest DJ production team, and then we're going to be out at G5 with the Play My Shit music scene going on. So make sure you keep it locked here. K1ng Radio. Make sure you got the iOS, Android app, everything downloaded. And we'll be back with you on Friday. We're about to get out of here now. Yeah, buddy.
Tell me, is he gon' die for me? I can put you on a flight with me. Take you on a G5 with me. Girl, you know I ain't seen your ass in a while. I need you to spend time with me. And you know that I love your face, your smile, and you got the same style as me. And shawty, I can buy you anything that you want. What you need, just know that you better not lie to me. And we can sip Hennessy, we can chill by the beach, bring your friends, cause you know I like company. Girl, I know you got love for me, but your friend said she really wanna fuck with me. I know you sitting at my door, but little baby, I'm just tryna see if you wanna get stuck with me. Girl, I know that, you know that I love and you love when we smoking and you roll and I blow and we choking. Baby, so wine for me one more time. I ain't even finna flash, cause you know you look fine. We run into the chat, we ain't worried about a dime. I put diamonds on your neck, so you know we gon' shine. Tell me, is he gon' die for me? I can put you on a flight with me. Take you on a G5 with me. Girl, you know I ain't seen your ass in a while. I need you to spend time with me. And you know that I love your face, your smile, and you got the same style as me. And shawty, I can buy you anything that you want. What you need, just know that you better not lie to me. And we can sip Hennessy, we can chill by the beach, bring your friends, cause you know I like company. Girl, I know you got love for me, but your friend said she really wanna fuck with me. I know you sitting at my door, but little baby, I'm just tryna see if you wanna get stuck. Girl, I know you ain't blind, but I know you ain't seeing what I see. If I ain't had that bag on me, then you know you wouldn't be around me. Now all these niggas mad around me, tryna fake me, they know my homies. Had to get it on my own, make a way, had to shake, did it on my lonely. Baby, if you riding, I'm gon' dive inside that pussy, I'm gon' slide. Said I love you when I fucked you, then I told you that I lied. So what you gotta prove, shawty, what you gotta hide? You know we can make a move, shawty, hop up in the ride. I got diamonds on the top, I got diamonds on the side, I got diamonds on the rollie, and the bezel kinda wild. I just bought you that new bust down, you blow. Baby, you the one I talking about, no uno. You my mamacita, your papi chulo. I want margarita, we gon' be on Pluto. I put the drugs all the way just for you, though. My diamond kicking on my chain, doing judo.